Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, and let's head on out for another check of that forecast as we head into the weekend.
Lots to talk about, Alana.
I mean, it's just not going to stop. We knew this would be a good storm. Valley rain, mountain snow set up, and now that cooler air moving in with a northwesterly flow. Here in Salt Lake County, really soggy conditions, precipitation holding steady. I do have to start with this, though. Earthquake near Zion National Park reported around 7:30. Did you feel it? It was a 3.5 magnitude. So another big weather incident happening that we should mention tonight. USGS looking for folks who maybe felt that minor earthquake happening in southern Utah. This is what it looked like on the benches this evening. So we've picked up an inch of snow in Bountiful. Thanks for the report, Eileen. We really appreciate it. And this is what the roads looked like, really slushy conditions as we were seeing that snow level continuing to fall. That rain mixing with snow, that wintry mix out there. Satellite radar shows you what's been happening in the last several hours with that swath of moisture holding on along the Wasatch Front. A few isolated showers in southern Utah, but they're starting to dry a little bit. In the north, though, we stay soggy and unsettled as we get through the overnight. Check out the rain coming down. Great video from ABC because the valleys were dealing with the rain. And as we take this live view from Utah County, the camera in Lehigh, well, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You see it. Really soggy conditions with drops on the camera because the wet weather has not let up. Really, really healthy rain totals. Now, this is a winter storm, but we don't get many complaints when the winter storm brings rain to the valley. Roads are wet and slick, but look at the moisture content getting over an inch in St. George, Magna with some really healthy totals. Cedar City, Hurricane, Layton just shy of an inch. And this is all moisture that's much needed, and we'll take it. 8/10 in Plain City. Thank you to the Weather Watcher calling that in tonight. More than 3/10 in Ogden, Salt Lake International getting 3/4 of an inch. Okay, Orem and Kanab also with very, very healthy rain totals tonight. And obviously, we are not done. Snowing right now in Park City. This is a live view from the Swainer Preserve. We know our winter alerts hold on. Our winter storm warning through 5 a.m. tomorrow morning in the south. Winter weather advisories in purple for the Wasatch Mountains, western Uintas, and central mountains until the evening. That avalanche warning we told you about holds in the southern mountains until tomorrow morning. High temperatures today a little closer to where we should be as opposed to the 60s we saw this week. 45 in Salt Lake. Soggy day with 40s throughout the state, closer to the seasonal norm. I want to show you what's happening with the snow levels here because we're starting to see that mix over. So the higher elevations of Salt Lake County already seeing snow. You saw that in Nate Larson's live shot. Some areas will see the changeover while other valleys below 4,500 feet could hold on to rain, but we look like we could see some sloppy snow in places like benches, as we talked about with those totals. Forewarned Futurecast, we put it into motion here, and you're able to see wet weather for the overnight, and with colder air in place, snow showers tomorrow. More isolated in nature as opposed to the scattered and widespread showers we've seen today. Central Utah also stays active into the afternoon, but then moisture begins to dwindle with a brief area of high pressure for your Sunday. Forewarning you, if you're looking for a warm day, well, not maybe warm, but dry for sure. It'll be Sunday. But as we put this into motion, you're going to see it's a brief break. That window of high pressure doesn't last. There's our next system. Wet weather with atmospheric river remnants. Have you heard that before? Because it happens again into next week. Here's a look at additional snowfall getting through the overnight and through your Saturday. Rain to 2 inches for valleys and benches. Rain to 3 inches for mountain valleys. Places like Park City where it is currently snowing. Our mountains will pick up additional snowfall, more so in the north at this point, but we could see a few more inches in the south. That active pattern, boy, does it hold steady. We get that high pressure Sunday and then into next week. The chance of wet weather for the Wasatch Front, it stays. You saw why as you look towards the Pacific. We're going to see scattered to isolated showers, and those storms, they will favor southern Utah into next week. Here's a look at what to expect temperature-wise for tomorrow. We will be closer to where we should be this time of year, which is 41. That's the average in Salt Lake. As you can see, wet weather comes back with rain in Washington County Monday through Friday next week, and temperatures in the 50s. The Wasatch Front, we're going to show you. We get a bit of a break Sunday as well, scattered. to isolated rain. Now, precipitation type will vary next week, very similar to the setup we're seeing tonight. We will dry out in the north by Friday, so you have a few drier days with a few lingering showers for the first portion of your weekend. It's just been an exciting weather week. We had that record warmth with the 60s, the wet weather moving in, delivering to southern Utah, and tonight, very soggy conditions here in the Salt Lake Valley. And we're not finished just yet with an active pattern ahead. We'll send it back inside to Brian and Emily. Glad you guys are staying warm and dry tonight.